Hello, my wonderful conquerors. It's your girl Shami, and you are in tune to Innovative Talk. This is a forum where we speak our minds. No shame in your game. We're here to educate you on real life issues. Now, let's get to it. Hello, my wonderful conquerors. How are we today? I bet you guys are doing fine, and I hope your family and friends are doing well as well. And I know some of you might be a bit apprehensive. Why is it that she always calls me Conqueror? That's not my name. Well, let me tell you, you are a conqueror. In this day and age, you have to be a conqueror. The fact that you're standing here now, or maybe driving or sitting and listening, you are a conqueror. And I'm going to keep calling you that name until you get with it and start standing up for yourself and realize who you are. Don't allow anyone to tell you who you are, because I told you, you are a conqueror. Good. Anyway, we got that out the way. Let's go into a little chit chat. So, guys, I was watching this movie. I was just browsing through Netflix last night, I felt tired. So I said, let me see what Netflix has to offer, since I don't have cable. So I went on to Netflix and I was just flipping through and I saw this movie by the name of Seriously Single. And I want to talk about it so badly. I want to get into details, but I can't, because I need you to watch it first. And then let us have a discussion on that movie. I liked it. I liked it for many reasons. And there's a lot of stuff I could relate to. And when I say relate, I mean having my own experience. And also I've seen situations with other friends and, other people around. And what had transpired from that movie. I tell you, it was a good movie. I liked it. I did. It's African-like, but I did like it. I like the accent for sure. I try to imitate them all the time. Always. One of these days, I'm going to give you my best way of speaking, like a Nigerian. Yeah. And I don't know, probably you are picking up now on the accent that I have, because I do have an accent. I don't know if it's that clear or not, but let me just pull it out there, just in case you are wondering. I am Jamaican. Yes, I am. So you'll hear that accent, and sometimes I go real deep in my patois, and I go deep because I get excited and I forget that I'm on the radio and a lot of people are listening who do not speak patois. So forgive me. And if I've said anything that you don't understand, please say something to me. I'm friendly. Yes, Casper the Ghost, I'm friendly. Anyway, so after watching the show, a lot of things came to mind as it pertains to us females. Yeah, let's touch on the female part of it. I know we struggle with a lot of issues, and you have a lot of podcasts out there, and you have a lot of motivational speakers, you have books, you've heard it all. Everybody's counseling, and telling you, but when I speak from the heart, and I speak from experience. It's not something I read about. I speak my life, and I'm not afraid to be transparent and to tell you almost everything. But I know the experiences that I have experienced. It came from a place, I want to say, that was just my way of giving back. What I'm trying to say is, I used to bitch and cry about the things that I've gone through. And I used to ask a lot of questions. Why? Why me? Why do I have to go through these things? I hate this. Why couldn't it be just smooth? Why can't I be like Paris Hilton, just born in this luxury Jesus and just live a nice life? Why do I have to struggle so much? Why do I have to get my heart broken? Why do people have to hurt me? Why is it that I get disappointed? And a lot of whys, and I know you have done it too. So I say that to say this: my experience have taught me, and if I had not gone through that experience, then I won't be able to help somebody or to sympathize with someone who have gone through it. You know, it's easy for somebody to come and tell you, oh, I'm sorry, or oh, but if they have not lived the experience that you're going through, then they really, really don't know what you're feeling. Well, I do. Let's talk about singleness and loneliness. I won't touch on the topic too much because I really like to have my audience participating with me. And I have a few guests that are coming on this week that will be talking about all those uncensored stuff, all those things that have plagued us. And it's good to get other people's opinion and, you know, where their headset is. So I'm going to talk about loneliness as it pertains to the woman aspect. And I'll have somebody else, an expert, somewhat, to talk about male and loneliness as well. Being a woman who is well in her 30s, please do not comment. Friends, do not tell friends that they're 40. Please remember that. Don't you dare. So I'm well in my 30s right now, and hypothetically, I'm single. Let's say that. We're just talking, yeah? Because I know single life. And I know sometimes as women, we tend to worry about being single. And I too used to struggle with it. But then I realized being single it's not so bad after all. And I know you're sitting there and you're rolling your eyes like, you can say whatever. Yeah, I am lonely. Yes, you're lonely, but you're not alone, really. I think persons who are really, really lonely are the persons who are not involved, who don't try to get involved in doing other things. You have to occupy your time. You have to find things that enlightens you during your waiting process for that special person. And I know you've heard this before, but I'm a true testimony. You have to find ways to make yourself happy, because there's no way, proven case, no way someone can make you happy. They only add icing to the cake. You have to find that happiness within. You can't depend on somebody else for your happiness, because the minute that they fail you, that's everything is going to crash, and then you'll be down to zero. You cannot put all your trust, so to speak, into somebody else, a human being at that, to say, yes, if I do not have this person, that's it for me. Life ends. I cannot be happy. I cannot exist. If you find yourself down that road, you are in serious trouble, and you need to put a rein on it. You have to protect your heart. Your heart is fragile. It was given to you. There's no way I've ever read in the Bible or otherwise that you should give your heart to someone, literally. Because I've seen it. I've seen people who are very dependent on the other person for their happiness. And whenever they leave, you feel that sense of loneliness. And what happens is, it takes you down a dark road, and it's so hard to come back. What we fail to understand sometimes is that people will hurt you. Sometimes they do it deliberately. Sometimes it's circumstances. Sometimes it's no fault of theirs. It just happened. You understand? So you're going to give and you're going to love. But at the same time, you have to protect yourself. And sometimes I talk and I go off on a tangent. Forgive me. But I'm going to pull it back. Let me pull it back for you a little bit. So as it pertains to you feeling lonely at this particular time, what I would advise you to do, because probably you're well in your 30s like myself, going on to 40, maybe 50, maybe you've had a bad divorce, maybe the kids are gone. I am speaking to every woman out there. The sense of loneliness that you're feeling right now, it's quite understandable and it's quite normal. Don't beat yourself up. It's okay. But what you do in this